got those for you today here on The Woody Show.
This is The Woody Show.
All right, so we had hypnotist Kevin Stone in, and yes, we had to pre-record those segments with him because, the hypnosis, he had said it was going to take about 30 minutes. Thank God we recorded it because it ended up taking an hour and a half.
Yeah. There was a lot of pre-chatter.
So much preamble.
But he came in saying that he already started, so you thought like he'd be like ahead of it, but
yeah.
All right, so now that it's been at least a few days since the hypnosis. So Greg, do you find yourself vaping less? I see that you still have your vape plugged into the USB port of your laptop.
But is that just for looks?
Yeah, is it just to look cool?
Because cool.
I am not vaping less. No.
Okay.
Sadly.
And Sammy, how's your back pain?
It actually is less. It's not as much. It's still there, but it's not as much as it was.
That's good.
And I've found myself doing more stretches and exercising to help my back because I notice it kind of more of going like, oh, I should take more action. Like stand up if my back is hurting rather than sit in the same position and just be like, oh, my back hurts.
So what are you saying? The hypnosis made you be just more aware of it to do more stretches to then make it feel better?
It might have.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily directly the hypnosis.
Right.
Okay. As I suspected.
I will say this, though. That session made me, it physically manifested in me. I don't know if it changed me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, I felt strange.
Yes.
But I think because you said we're in there for an hour and a half. Yes, 40 minutes of it was preamble. But then, the rest of the time, your head is down really low.
Yeah.
Right.
For a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We
you're
held our
taking
breath.
these deep breaths and all this kind of stuff. Your blood's rushing to your head. So, yes, I felt very physically different after I did it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that, and also there was it was after the show. And so, from, being here all morning, getting up at, the time we get up and then,
being hungry
and then doing that.
and
Right. And when you're told to relax in that state.
Right, you're doing relax.
It's very easy to relax.
Exercises.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you feel any more focused, Ray? Or
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think it worked at all.
All right.
But in the moment, I was killing it.
Yeah.
But
like when you walk back
you
in,
looked like it had
you and
affected
Vaughn
you.
both looked.
Zombies.
that's because my head was down for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Menace. How you
think
feeling? Skinnier?
I think it was it was more of a motivational thing. I think that's the part we didn't talk about. During the whole thing of that hour and a half, it was a lot of motivation, positivity, things like that.
Mindfulness.
And mindfulness and I think the power of suggestion. So, am I more skinny after a couple days? No, but it does make me
change
think.
your behavior.
It does make me think I shouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
And then do you not eat it?
And I don't eat it.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's just
you can have that. I've had plenty of thoughts like that. I shouldn't eat that, and the next thing you know, I've killed it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I understand, but that's that was the reaction to it.
Somebody on the text, Paul, wondering how much would a session cost. We tried to ask him that question, and he wouldn't give us a clear answer. He said it's it's individual. It's different based on different things.
Well, depend on
are you going to him? Is he going to you?
How many sessions?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it
Things
one
like
and
that.
done?
I did watch something very interesting. I don't know. Did you watch the Heist on? Is a documentary series on Netflix.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, and they did have this one story about this couple that robbed, I think it was Circus in Vegas, in the 90s. And one of the girls, she would do self-hypnosis to, psych herself out to do the robbery. She did it, probably a month beforehand and then the day of. So, I don't know.
Weird.
It's just the power of...
It's called what? The Heist?
Heist? Yeah, let me get
Talking
that
about
name.
different robberies and stuff.
Yeah, just talking about big. Yeah, I think it's just Heist.
All right. I'll make a note out.
Yep,
Check it out.
Heist on Netflix. Yeah.
All right.
I'll check it out.
Well, Kevin Stone, if you have more curiosity or if you want to learn more, his website again is hypnotist.com, hypnotist.com. And if you want to get a hold of us here, 877-44-WOODY, you can hit us up with a text over to 22987.
Nobody likes